The secret to flow state is peace maintenance. It's maintaining your peace. The secret to maintaining your peace is believing in yourself. It's loving yourself, and when you love yourself, you automatically believe in yourself. How does that maintain your peace? Because whenever your peace is disrupted, you love yourself enough. You love your peace enough to exit the situation. If you can't exit that situation and you have to handle it, you have to deal with it, you love yourself enough to not allow it to disrupt your peace, therefore allowing you to respond to the situation. When you love yourself and now believe in yourself, there is no obstacle big enough that can get in the way between you and your destination. There is no situation that is so chaotic that can disrupt your peace. And what will happen is when you really get into this and start practicing this in your life, you will notice that you are able to stay in flow a lot more easier. Let me give you guys an example of what happened just now. I do natal chart readings. Book with me if you need a reading. If you have answers that you want to be if you have questions that you want to be answered. See, I listed my services starting at $5. So I did natal destiny readings for $5, life path readings for $5, love readings for $10. And it didn't feel in alignment with me. It didn't feel right. But the reason why I listed it so low at $5 was because I didn't believe in myself as an astrologer. I was like, I feel like if I make it cheap, then I won't have so much pressure to, do a good job. And of course I'm going to do a good job, but it's like it took a lot of pressure off. Because it's like, okay, even if it doesn't resonate with them to a T, it's not like they spent $50. You know what I mean? Because I didn't believe in myself, I didn't price it at $10, which is now how much it is for a reading for me, $10, which is still pretty fucking cheap. Like, the cheapest reading I've seen, the cheapest astrologer, like, I've ever came across, she was charging $25. So, like, $10 is still pretty fucking cheap. But when I had listed it at $5, I felt within myself that I was missing the point. I was missing something. That I was doing myself a disservice, a disjustice. And that there was factors that I wasn't aware of yet that played into my pricing. Like, pricing is so much more than just, how valuable you think your service is. Pricing also has to do with the kind of clients that you want to attract. Me pricing my readings at $5 was attracting people that was just wanting a reading from me just because it's cheap and they're just wanting to, like, know things about themselves. Like, they're just wanting to be talked about. Placing it a little bit higher at $10, okay, now it actually has a little bit more value. Like, you're actually going to have to give up a little bit more, which is going to cause the customer to stop and think, okay, do I really want a reading? And if I do want a reading, why? And these are the kind of customers that I want to attract. These are the kind of customers that I intended to attract. I never initially wanted to attract customers that just wants to be talked about, that just wants to know more about themselves. No, I want to attract customers that has questions and need answers to those questions. Serious questions about their life. Like, what's my purpose? Why do my relationships always go wrong? What am I doing wrong? How can I find love? Why do I keep finding love in the wrong places? What's the right places for me to find love? Serious questions. What's my destiny in life? Like, what's my fate? Has actual questions in their life that will bring so much more clarity and peace and awareness to their life and fulfillment to their life. Those are the kind of readings and the kind of customers that I want. And by bringing up my price to $10, I'm now starting that process of gaining those customers, but I'm also losing customers. All of the customers that aren't in alignment with me, with the kind of work that I want to do, the kind of readings that I want to give. Now I'm losing all of those customers, and so I'm losing money. And a part of me is like, damn, but you know what? It's never ever been about the money. It's never been about the money. And so because I know myself and I love myself, it's like, okay, I got to stay true to myself. Yes, it sucks that I'm losing customers, but they're not in alignment with who I am, with my truth. And because I did the shadow work, I now believe in myself. I now believe in my astrological abilities to break down and read energy and read people's charts and it be on point. All of the clients that I've read for, when I asked them to give me a rating, they all gave me 10 except one. She gave me 8, which is a B, which is still really fucking good. So it was like, okay, like I did the shadow work. Like I believe in myself and I also need to stay true to myself. And so me losing customers, this is just an obstacle. This is just a situation that I'm having to deal with, but it's not disrupting my peace. You know why? Because I'm choosing myself. Because I'm standing firm in my self-love and saying, this is what I want for myself. I want to serve a specific group of people, specifically looking for answers to meaningful questions that they have concerning their life. That is the kind of work that I want to do, and I love myself enough to make sure that is the work that I'm setting up myself for, that I'm setting up myself to do. Even if it means I lose clients, even if it means I lose money. This little obstacle is not phasing me at all. It is not interrupting my peace at all. And I'm now, because I'm able to maintain my peace, I'm able to maintain my flow. I'm able to maintain my peace. I'm able to maintain my flow. I'm able to maintain my self-love and my belief in myself. I'm able to maintain my peace. I'm able to maintain my peace. I'm able to maintain my flow. Flow state. What is being in flow state? Being in flow state is just being. But you have to know who you are. And you have to love who you are in order to maintain just being who you are. If you don't love who you are and if you don't know who you are, you're going to change all of the time. You're not going like 1 minute, oh, I think I like girls, you know what I'm saying? And the next minute I'm straight, you're straight as fuck. Like a girl's hitting on you and you're like, I'm not really into this. You don't know yourself yet. Or maybe you do know yourself. Maybe you do know, like, no, like, I'm low-key into this, but I don't love myself. I don't love this aspect of me that I'm gay, and so I'm not going to embrace it. And so I'm going to reject her. You must know who you are and love who you are to be able to just be. When you know and love who you are, you're able to just be. And that is a big huge, like if you're just being, like that's just another way of saying like I'm in flow state. Just being is being in flow. Being in flow is just being. That is the secret to flow state. Know who you are, love who you are, believe in who you are, you will be at peace. Maintain that peace, and you will maintain your flow. That is the math. That is the breakdown. That is the steps to flow state. Good luck to you all. Bye.